everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Keisha with Planning with the Prince Pack, and I am here to do a rewind spread for the week of January 21st through 27th. And I am using this very cute kit called Rise and Shine from Piper Paper Co. I really liked it because it was different from what I had used from previous weeks. It was a kit that I didn't print myself, which I really liked. Not that I don't love printing my kits, because I think that's an amazing option to have. But I think sometimes it works well to use somebody else's kit. So I liked this kit because it worked very well for for the end of January. This is like the last full week of January, moving into February. Plus, I've kind of had like this, I don't know, like gut-wrenching feeling that I need some sort of warmth and sun and all of that. So I think I called it Rise and Shine, but it's called Rise and Grind, by the way. So I start with whiting everything out and including the dates. And then I am putting down some flags that I used from a previous kit. I believe it was a kit that I used. Yeah, it was a kit that I used in my Plan With Me's. The kit was actually a mini kit, so it didn't have any page flags, so I just pulled something in that matched with like that peachy pink color. It actually matched some of the full boxes perfectly, so I pulled those in, and then I'm just using the date headers. I did order with the mini kit. It comes with like an option to do an add-on, I believe, and I did do the add-on just because I really like date headers, and it comes with glitter headers as well. So I put the date headers down. I don't put the date dots down until a little bit later. I do end up color blocking when it comes down to the glitter headers, but I don't color block when it comes down to any of the other boxes, just because it's a mini kit, so it makes it very difficult to color block when you don't have every single thing. But I really liked the colors in these kits. In this kit. It was definitely not a January kit, and I'm fine with that, just because it just was nice and sunny. So I start with, I put down the top headers, and then I like get this little bit of ADD, and I decide I want to do the sidebar. So I put this pretty flower bloom in the quote box, and then I do the girl, which I think is perfect for like a Monday. On Tuesday, I put down, it's like this quarter part of a flower. I just like that it bursts out from the corner, which was great. I feel like this is the kind of artwork that works for any season, even if Utah is covered in snow right now. So the colors don't necessarily match for every season, but like I said, I was like really needing some sort of pick me up. I wasn't feeling super great. I suffer from seasonal acute depression, which actually a lot of Utahns suffer from, just because it is so cold and so just on days where it snows and weeks it goes by, there's like no warmth and very little sun. The sun's covered by clouds. It's just really not exciting. I need to move to some place that's warm, like Florida, where I can access Disney World all the time or something like that. So then after I put down Tuesday, I finish all of my glitter headers. See, when I say that I had my ADD a little bit, I don't know if I took my Adderall today, to be honest. Then I put down my full box for Wednesday, which I use this one that has like color swatches. It's like pink, peach, and like a mix of the two, like a coral. It has a camera. It has glasses that look very similar to glasses that I have. It has a coffee cup and some flowers behind it. I really like the setting of this. Plus it has some marble in the back, which I like. On Thursday, I use this the same blooming box that is in my quote box. It's just opposite, and it has like the peachy orange color. So I thought that worked. Even though I didn't color block with all of my boxes throughout the days, I did try to color block a little bit when it came down to what boxes went where. on Friday, so Thursday I did the flower. Friday and Saturday I did the double box, which is like a girl working on her laptop and some headphones and some pressed juice. It's just, I just love the artwork in this. And I know that I've seen it in other people's stuff. I just like the placement in this one. And then Sunday I did end up putting down another like pattern box. It kind of reminds me, although the colors match the kit, I feel like the pattern doesn't match the kit. It seems a little bit more like Indian print versus like the florally prints that are throughout, but you know, I still love the kit very much. Then I end up putting down a, because it is a mini kit, it doesn't come with washi. I do end up putting down some bottom washi, pink silver bottom washi that I use. It's a printable from Hannah Tillison Plans, and I've used it a couple times. I just like it because it's a great width. And then later, nope, it looks like right now, I'm pulling in the same silver glitter that I have used in the past couple weeks. I used it in my dad's birthday spread last week. I didn't use it. I think I used it in like my plan with me. I really like it. It's just so thick and so easy to lay down. The thicker the washi physically, the easier it is to lay down. So I finished that, and then let's see what happens next. It's funny, last week I was like talking too slow that I finished my plan with me, but this week I was like, I need to slow down my filming so that when I record, it's not like a race to see who's going to win, the planner or my speaking. And the planner's always going to win because I am a talker. So okay, now that the bottom washi is done, I get into my sidebar. I put down my last of my boxes because it comes with 9. I put the last of my boxes down. I just use the last pattern box. It kind of reminds me of, so it has like that Indian print in the background, kind of like the one that is on Sunday, but then it also has those dots that look kind of like watermelon or strawberries. So yeah, then I pull in a full box from Planning Choco. It is a pink glitter box, and just to mark that Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I obviously used my last full box on the sidebar, but I wanted to mark that it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and that's the whole reason why I bought these full boxes from Planning Choco, is so that I could use them for scripts if needed. So, and I need to buy some sort of script that would fill like a whole box like that, because too many scripts are really small, which is fine. But like, if I'm going to plan a day, like it's a day off from school, I am not going to be doing a lot. So I want to make it take like a whole section. So anyway, with a quarter box, I marked that we went to lunch at JCW's, which is like a burger place, and that Dave, Layla, and I all took a nap, which was wonderful. It's because we didn't have any school or work. Then I put down a bow clip from this Planning Girl sheet. And I also put down, so the bow clip was to mark that I didn't have any school. And then I also put down a computer that says upload content, because I filmed on Monday, which is different than today. I'm filming on a Sunday. Just trying to get stuff. I need to move all of my stuff back. It's just, you know, when we don't have school on Monday, I always get behind a little bit. So then I bounce back a little bit and mark our meals for the week. So I use a full box that is the days of the week box, and I really like this color. It's like a taupey brown. And then I put everything that we had for meals And then I put it in the sidebar, and then just above it, I mark it with a decorative quarter box, so kind of like a scalloped quarter box, saying meals. And then I put down a little fork and spoon from Chrissy Ann Designs, stating that these are our meals for the week. This week was really good. So other than like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was like super carb loaded. Thursday, it was a judging day, so they feed us at judging, but we did meatloaf, we did cordon bleu casserole, which was delicious, and then we made chicken breast. It was just amazing. It was so good. So my husband does keto. I think I've mentioned it on here before, but our life is centered around whether and what he can eat. So, and he just started a big stint of like 100 days straight keto, which is miserable for me, but I'm going to be here to support him. So, if you didn't notice, I did put the dates down, and I loved that the dates corresponded perfectly with the date headers. Or the day headers, days of the week. It's like never happens like that, but I'm really impressed that it did. So every color, like the mauve, the like corally pink, the taupe, the orange, and then repeated, the days and the dates matched in color. It doesn't always happen that way, but I love that it did this year. So again, I just marked that I uploaded content, and then I went back and put a Chrissy Ann logo down. So on Tuesday, I do this every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I mark the days for school with these gold bows. I know it doesn't match the silver at the bottom, but the pink matched perfectly. I marked school that day. So then I put down a cleaning girl, which is a printable, and I don't know exactly who it's from. I want to say that it's from like Paper Crown Planner. And then I just put clean, clean, clean. I literally went crazy as soon as we got home because my mom and dad were coming over. So I was cleaning like crazy. So I thought that was really good to use the girl that was large, because normally I don't get to use those icons that are very large. So I was able to do that. And then I marked that my parents came over for dinner with a half box like that has the pretty orange floral behind it. And then just at the bottom I put some of the header washi just to mark a chunk of time. Oh, excuse me. Then again, from Planning World, I used one of those pretty pink bows to mark school. And then with a half box, I marked that there was a region competition that I was going to. So a team that I coached last year, it was their region that night at a school that's down the street, like a rival school. And the region was at 5 p.m. So I marked that. And then with just one of the icons, I marked that we went to my mom and dad's house. When I say we, Dave and Layla hung out at my parents' house while I was at the region. And then I came to their house because the school that the region was at is actually like the school boundary for my parents. So it's like walking distance. So I went there, and then we watched The Masked Singer at 8 p.m., which is so addicting. If you've never watched it, it's hilarious. And Ken Jeong is like my favorite human. He seriously is hilarious. And I just watched Crazy Rich Asians last week, and he is so funny in it. Like his cameo is really small. Like he only has certain small parts, but it's hilarious what he does in it. Then I did onto Thursday, the bow again from Planning World for school. Then I put a half box down that says judging at Hunter at 5 p.m. And then I put a little car icon down. So that's where I judged the region. I did end up missing class. So my first class was actually canceled. I knew about it ahead of time. That was organizational change. That was canceled. But then my next class, Politics of Education, we talked about the Democratic Party. And like, I do not want to bring politics or bias into this channel at all. But I'm very glad that I missed that one, because I was at the Republican one the week before, and it was so awkward because people are super opinionated, especially educators. And I'm the kind of person that's like, why can't we all just get along? So I'm really glad that I wasn't at that class. So not because of the party that we talked about, just because talking about politics makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay, anyway, then on to Friday, I used another one of the Planning World bows, saying that it was a late start for school and that we were going to, I was going to say that we were going to teach, but I think that we did that the week before. No, it looks like we did that maybe the week after. So, and then I marked with a quarter box that my students' Middle Ages projects were due, and that I used the little planning girl saying that I needed to grade projects because it was going to be crazy. Like, I graded 200 projects. Each student has 3 projects. So yeah, it was a little busy. I spent all that day grading. I got through like first and second period, but I needed to get through obviously 4 more periods, so it was a lot. Then down at the bottom with a half box, I marked that I went to Region 3 at Harriman. This literally was a week of drill. It was like Wednesday drill, Thursday judging drill, Friday drill. I only judged 1 out of the 3 competitions, but on Friday I went to Harriman's because my cousin wants to go to Harriman and she wanted to see what drill team was like and she wants to try out for it. And so I went and I was answering my aunt's questions and my cousin's questions, and so it was a lot of fun though, because that is like the powerhouse region, which was a lot of fun. Then Saturday I filmed my plan with me and my rewind. I used the silver Planning World girl on her computer. And then I put the coffee down because my husband and I went to coffee at Starbucks. Then that night we went to, so my cousin, she just turned 21. We went to this place called Cafe Malise or Cafe Malise. It is downtown Salt Lake and it's really yummy Italian food. We went out as all of the family girls on that side. So there were like 12 of us eating at this place. It was a lot of fun. So, and then on Sunday, I put that we did a quarter box, that we did meal prep together, and then we went grocery shopping. And then again, I marked that we did nap time because we enjoyed nap on Monday so much that we did it again. Then I marked that we went to dinner at my mom and dad's house that night. They made spaghetti, and which was nice because after having my house full of keto, not having a lot of places to go because my husband is on keto, it's nice to be able to go to a place where there's absolutely no keto. So yeah. And then I just put down a scalloped quarter box saying that we needed to prep for the week. That means like doing laundry, prepping for the next day, making sure that Layla is all prepared, that the next Monday is not going to be a crazy time, even though it usually is. So I really like how the spread turned out. It's nice and pink and kind of springy, getting me ready for the nice weather. I still have so much left of this kit. So what I ended up doing is printing off like full boxes from a different kit to go with it. So, but I really like how this worked. I hope you enjoyed this, and please give my channel a thumbs up. Please put an alarm saying that you want to be notified, and I hope to see you next week.